Stone Worlds. Let me tell you, I brought this album right many years ago. Even though, well, I ain't gonna say it. I know somebody who met Yolanda Adams before. Oh yeah, I'm in a positive mind state. I mean, I'm always in a positive mind state, y'all. Always, y'all know. As much as y'all can say a lot of things, what y'all can't say, Shanika don't exude love. So yeah, shout out to Yolanda Adams. I was getting ready to say, when somebody met her, the experience when they met her, and was very excited to meet her. But yeah, I'm not sure. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm the girl who always say I want braids, and then when I get them, when I get the braids, I'm be ready for them to come out, y'all. I'm ready for these to come out, and then the little bit of braids I had already, my edges was thin, right? I already had thin edges. Okay, no, straight. Already had thin edges, y'all, and then a little bit of braids that they did braid on the side just came right on off. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I had brought some hair, to put in the sew-in. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait, because that is a lot of hair, and then summertime coming, I'm gonna wait. But then y'all see, I'm desperate need. But when I do get that sew-in, I'm gonna when I do get the sew-in, I'm gonna have them to leave the edges out and just treat the edges. But I literally brought hair because that was gonna be like my birthday hair, right? But hey, y'all ready for the move? Yo, I am nervous. I'm so nervous. Let me tell y'all something. A shout out to the United States government, because guess what they did? They woke my niece up today for the first time ever. They woke my niece up today for the first time ever. Now, y'all know they come over my home like very early, right? And they just periodically come back and forth. I don't know, because they know tomorrow I'm making an announcement. But y'all, they was like, boo, boo, boo. I mean, it was so loud. Helicopters is like a steady loudness. Y'all see, I got many of, shorts and lives of how they get down, right? Y'all, that thing was like, boo, boo, boo. Very low over my roof. And it was just sitting there, right? I'm like, really? My niece woke up and looked around like, like, what is going on? Yeah, they woke her up today. That was like, yeah, crazy. Yeah, they woke her up today. Crazy. That motor was so loud. So congratulations to y'all. Y'all always come through, I know. But today y'all was like, let's really be loud. That they was so loud, like woof, woof, woof. Like woof, 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 woof. A lot of y'all not left, right hand. But at this point, y'all know I'm not. I mean, and then again, I don't care at this point. I don't care if y'all think I'm lying or not. That man upstairs, he knows. He knows. He knows that I'm not lying. You see what I'm saying? He knows, so I'm not worried about it, but yeah, they woke my daughter up for the first time. And they out. I got like 3 pictures of them um with the light on, like the light is on, like, and I guess, I mean, they always have the light on, but they really, it's the United States government helicopter, so it's not the white one, it's not the police looking one, it's not Channel 11, it's literally the big army base helicopter today that's following me. I wish I could make this stuff up. Y'all looking at a regular girl from Baltimore, Maryland, who's obsessed with the 90s, right? Right, take me back. I wanna go. And who sang that? Oh yeah, Maya. I can sing that song. I remember I took my daughter to see the Rugrats. She loved it. Take me back. I wanna go back. Take me back. I wanna go back. Take me to that thing. Y'all ready for the mall? Oh, today, yo, I'm gonna rewrite. Okay. I am going to rewrite, remail, should I say, because it's the same. Don't y'all know the commissioner sent my letter back, did not accept my letter? Excuse me, sir. This is how I know they know. There's so many people going, no. What's, like, why you didn't accept it? He probably watching Richard Worley. Am I saying his name right? Mr. Richard Worley, the Baltimore, and then I'm like, okay, well, who is his boss? Because I can write his boss. But I think that mayor, what's his name? Brandon is his boss. Yeah, Richard gonna not accept my mail. Send it back to sender. Excuse me. You gonna hear about me? You going to, Mr. Richard. Y'all commissioner of Baltimore, Maryland. Mr. Richard Worley. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. So it's Worley. I wish I had. Did I bring a letter? Because I'm sure enough gonna remail it. Mr. Richard Worley, you is not getting away. No, you're not. You're gonna hear. He probably already know about. Let me tell you, like today. So today when I came out the house or whatever, and they still came from Johns Hopkins, and I get it. I thank her for calling me. You know, she called me personally. She didn't write me. She called me personally. I thank her for that. But I know they still came from that same direction where Johns Hopkins Hospital is. And then, so did I ever tell y'all the I'm gonna be real quick, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. What time is it? I didn't even bring my other phone today. I didn't tell y'all what John Hopkins said. So she called and said that hospital, you know, the roof of the hospital where the helicopters land, it's a lot of different helicopters. She said a lot of different kind of helicopters, not her assistants, right? She said it's a lot of different helicopters, but she and they do like contracts, right? Because you know they gotta, you know, they do like private contracts or whatever. But she assured me that it's not a police one, is not pretty much the ones I described, right? But I don't believe it, because even today that it came right from that direction. Nothing else in that direction with a helicopter roof, you know. And the other side is literally, now they was out early this morning when they rolled over my house like 8 o'clock this morning, and you know, let the motor just sit slow, like woof 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 woof, loud. And my niece woke up, and but the military base is on the other side. So it's definitely, I know what I know. Like the black girl who was telling that Dollar Tree guy, you know, like like the it's I be all over the place. Welcome if you want to stay and hear me. Welcome if you don't. You have a great day. Please have a great day, amazing day. Even though in Baltimore, Maryland, it's cloudy and cold, I'm like, okay, make up your mind. Is it gonna be sunny or is it gonna be? But let me tell y'all. So um yeah. So the what I was saying. See, that's why I don't like looking at these comments. So oh yeah, the girl who was saying, she knew what she knew. She like, no, I know what I know. That is, and is a way. Let me tell y'all, us black women, we magical. It's a way how you can find out. Somebody had did me before, right? Somebody had did me before, and then when I looked at my bank statement, I'm like, so they was using my card at a freaking weed dispensary. At a weed dispensary, some getting, I mean, it's crazy, but I had told a homegirl of mine, this was before all this happened or whatever. I had told a homegirl of mine, and she showed me. I'm like, she said, oh, it's a way how you can protect, detect this. I was shocked. So every time I use my card, I does that. Is a certain way. I'll definitely, I do want to show y'all, and I have it written down on my things that I want to talk about, because even though tomorrow is like really big for me, it's a lot of stuff that I do still want to talk about, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely show y'all when I go to any store, probably the Dollar Tree, because that's where I always go. But yeah, I was shocked for the Dollar Tree. But you see how that black girl, she knew what she knew, and she didn't let nobody, like nobody, tell her different. She was like, no. And I love that. I watched it so many times, like, yes, girl. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for tomorrow. I hope, thanks to the people who shared, thanks to the people who shared it, thanks to the people who watched it. I did promote it, so it got like in my algorithms, I'm seeing my algorithms again, thankfully, right? Which I really don't care at this point. I really don't care. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all I could be like 3 points away from this channel getting monetized, and they will literally, I'll go to sleep, wake back up, they'll literally have it back down to, I need like 1,000 more points or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I stopped checking for that stuff. It's whatever. But I hope y'all are ready for tomorrow. Today I thought about something when I woke up. I was like, I'm gonna go get some cards made from Staples. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go get some cards made and pass them out to the Baltimoreans. And did I say that right? Yeah, but yeah, this is going to be this is really big for me. This is something that nobody helped me, nobody came up with this idea. It was all me. That day, the infamous live on here, when they say people crash out. I had I mean, some people say I crashed out. I don't know, but I just knew that attack was personal. I still feel that way, and that brought me here to April 30th. And tomorrow, if everybody can join in, I know tomorrow 12 noon is like a work hours, but I want it to be like midday. I mean, and then once it's up, it's going to be up. So, but I'm still deciding it. But y'all will hear everything tomorrow. And this next chapter of my life is something that I didn't ask for. Something that I wish I could go to sleep and wake up and it be gone. And, I have my old life back, where I was just so content. I was one of those ones who felt like I did it all. I felt like I was one of those ones who did it all, saw it all, been through it all. And, I was content with the life that I am now, the age that I am now. And shut up. See, there they go. Y'all hear it? Y'all heard? They just went over me with the light. But I got like three footage recorded of them today. And I just been recording even more, like But just even more. And I hate it because y'all know some days I just don't. Let me tell you, I'm a toss the heart. Let me tell you, I like to relax, right? So, like I said, I just wish one day, last night I was like, God, I can wake up and this to be gone, and I ain't gotta come to the world, the 30th, and tomorrow or April 30th, because this was last night when I was thinking about it. I would love it, but it's still here, it's still happening. And it was a reminder soon as I woke up and start like tapping with my phone. They came out, and they've been out since like 8 o'clock this morning, constantly going over my home. Nothing has changed. Even with, if you guys know that I had told y'all about a neighborhood, meeting, please, that did not stop them. They're still disrespectful, still, right? And these are the cards that I've been dealt, y'all. I don't know why I've been followed. And it's the government, it's the government. Even when oh yeah, so it all started with the infamous crash out, if you want to call it crash out. I still think that was personal, with the whole fake story. If you don't believe if it's fake, like, I don't know what else to tell you. I have never seen nothing like whatever. It's just so fake, right? And we're not gonna go there. Just like the Megan Stallion. I told y'all that relationship was not real, and now girls coming out is like enough already. Rock Nation, shout out to them because they bad with it. They bad with it. And there's a lot of people who fear them in the industry. But like I told y'all, that relationship was not real. And what I did yesterday, so if people, I got a lot of followers, right, that I unfollowed, because it's like this next journey in my life. And I love these channels so much, right? Not all of them, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them who constantly talk about one person. I unfollowed them, right? And it's because their energy is so draining. And I need, like, this stuff can be really draining, right? And just listening and watching, the repeats or the commentary they do on some people, it be so frustrating. I'd be like, these people is freaking crazy, right? And it's drowning, it's draining. And my daughter said, you meant to say draining. No, draining and drowning, right? But it's very draining. So I did unfollow a lot of people last night, because this next journey is like, I am not playing with it, guys. I want to know who is behind this. And then it's like, it's so frustrating because it's happening. It's so crazy that it's happening to me, that the last 5 years of my life, I've been stalked, harassed, bullied. Things y'all know go on behind the scenes that I share with y'all whenever I feel like it or whatever. But it's a lot, guys, right? And the fact that God still got me here. And if you would have asked me, it's like when I used to plan for my 50th, right? Things I want to do, and things like the fact that, I mean, I had a great birthday, but I had so much stuff planned. And it's like, yes, I could have still did it, but it's just like I'm so focused, and I just been, just focused, right? Without saying too much. I've been really focused, guys. And yeah, so I just had to unfollow a lot of that stuff. It's a lot of draining energy. And let's be real, the things that I'm going to, I'm about to, the tasks that I'm about to take on, that's going to be a lot in itself, and you'll hear about it tomorrow. That's going to be a lot in itself, and it's going to be a constant thing. So that's my journey, because I'm like, God did not fire me. I mean, I did not get fired. God did not fire me. Maybe he did, like, it's just so strange, right? That I always the one who quit. Like, I've never gotten fired, right? And my life has just been crazy. And it's been really, really crazy, guys. And it's just like, it's been really crazy. And if you would have asked me, if I would have been going through this at the other half of my life, I would not have believed you. I would have not believed you. But it is. So yeah, and then remember when I deleted that live. Well, I probably did that live because I was like going off on like, y'all so like, wake up, America, wake up. Right. I probably did, and then I was on my way to go. Somebody did asking that live, where you going? I was like, I'm going to see my aunt. She just my favorite aunt. And she broke her hip or whatever. But yeah, but and then I was just stressed out about that. So I'm just like, y'all, it's bigger things going on in the world. Everywhere I turn around, it's like that fake story. Like, y'all, that man do not want her. Like, wait, I told y'all this. Like, but I guess, I don't know. I guess regular people be so consumed with the celebrity lives. I mean, I'm telling y'all, that stuff is draining. It will drain y'all. So then y'all will wonder why y'all looking old and weary and just, I mean, and I have kept a lot of people, you know, I still follow a lot of people that's uplifting, of course, but and not saying the people who do the commentary is draining. No, they're not. I wouldn't have followed them if I didn't think they were, you know, good, fun people. But just the stories that they talk about is too much. It's too much for me. And I'm a Taurus, y'all. And y'all know Tauruses love to relax. We love calmness. We love peace. You know, it's like, But yeah, guys, I want y'all to tune in tomorrow. Today, I'm going to get some pass out some cards at State. Pick them up at Staples. I did it online. Pick them up today. Pass them out to just people at bus stops, and just this is something that people need to be aware of. And I don't know what's going on, guys. If it was anything illegal, again, I wouldn't have came to y'all. I don't know why this is happening to me, but like I said, it's happening, and it's so crazy. And God got me. God got me. And yeah, so if it weren't for that Rihanna fake story, I probably would still be just telling y'all or recording things, showing y'all the surveillance and the harassment that the U.S. government have been doing. The U.S. government is part of it. I don't know who sent them, but guys, trust me when I say the U.S. government is a part of it. And maybe the Baltimore City Police Department, because why Richard Worley denied my letter, you know. But I'm gonna send it back out. And yeah, so to all the Richard Worleys, I'm gonna add them to all the family members who's proud of y'all granddad or y'all dad. Yeah, he's sending mail back from the people who he's supposed to be serving and protecting. He's sending it back to them. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get racial. I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, so y'all should be proud. Y'all should be proud of y'all papa. Yeah, guys, so be back tomorrow, 12 noon. It's the beginning for me. Y'all, it's the beginning for me, but I wish this cup would pass, but it's not. And I just want to know what's this all for? Did I piss the government off? It's like me and my brothers, we sat and we thought about everything, guys. We thought about everything. Everything. And it's like it's only happening to me. Like my brothers, their footprints. You think my footprints all in Baltimore? Like what? And they living a peaceful, calm life. They nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. And my brother who just came home, he's very, you know, he the one used to take my beatings or whatever. And he's very passionate about this, right? And me and him have a lot of conversations, and he be every 5 minutes. I said, you don't have to keep texting me, because he be looking around to see. It's like he wanted to happen to him too, right? And he be like wanting it. I be like, just, you don't have to keep looking. People gonna think you crazy. Keep looking. You don't have to keep looking around. It's like he wanted to happen to him. I'm like, no, it was happening before you came home. I just didn't tell you. It was just the last one I told you because you one of them. Let me tell you, he'll crash out real quick. He the one time, like I told you, all of them got their different personalities. One said, sis, just move, and I'm like, no. His twin, like, just move out of Baltimore. You can, no, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna fight this hit on, because no matter where I go, it's I go on vacation there, I go to Airbnbs with my daughter there, guys. I cannot make this stuff up. If I'm in America, it's nowhere I can go. He talking about, okay, he war type thing. You got to get them, make you both. Let me tell you, better not, it's like you better pull that thing. Anybody who look at you, like, boy, no, relax. and he believe in all that, what I talk about with the aliens. The stuff he be talking to me about be like the stuff that he learned, just reading and being locked up for 20 years. Amazing. He said, sis, he said, let me tell you, he just, okay, when he got locked up, he was one of those emotional, like he was very caring. I told you he took my beatings and things like that. My brother was me and my twin brother protectors, because my older brothers wasn't in the home, right? And so he was me and my brother protectors, right? And when he got locked up, he had to put all that away. He had to put, like, if I'm online and I see something and I start just getting teary, I just take other people saying this and problems, right? And he will get so mad at me, like, what the F is you crying for? Or if I say, oh, did you see this? Look at this. Why are you saying, oh? I'm like, calm. He just so, like, different, right? And I think he didn't turn that. So when he went to jail, he turned this thing on, right? Whereas though he had to make himself cold. So, when he see all this stuff, police, correctional officers beating up inmates, or somebody just getting stabbed right in front of your face, or he said you hearing men scream from getting raped, right? He had to put that, he couldn't take it in, right? So he had to build this shell. So it's like he still got it. So it's like he just be like, when we out, and he be like, look, there they go. I'm telling you, like, he just be like, calm down. But he be talking to me about that. And then my other brother, this is all of them just got different personalities. They all sweet, right? But it's the reality of it is, it's happening to me. My brothers don't know why. I did tell my family members when I went to, my closest cousin, I told her about it when I went to see her mom in the hospital that day. And the blessing about it is everybody know who I am, as a person, and everybody believed me, like, right away. Like, they was like, I didn't have to say, no, I'm for real. No, seriously, listen. So God is good for that. And after tomorrow, I will come on live after that announcement, because I want to tell y'all what's my next step after that, right? But well, just no. Then again, no. What am I talking about? No, I just can't wait till y'all. I just can't wait till y'all just tomorrow. I just can't wait till tomorrow. So y'all will know all about it. But I know my life is going to change, and not saying I wanted to change. I just know the mission that I am on, the determination, just to want to know why, who is behind this. It's like, and it's not going to stop. The government is evil, guys. Like, the fact that they woke they see my life. They on now. They see my lives. And it's like, y'all was just hovering over my bedroom for no reason. This morning, people gotta go to work, neighbors. It's like, for me, guys, starting tomorrow, and it's gonna start tomorrow because My mission starts tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. And it's not. Just be here tomorrow. Be here tomorrow, guys. My mission starts tomorrow. I'm not playing with it. The world is going to know my name, y'all. And then it's like, God know that I'm a private person. This is the thing that gets me. Like, God, you know this is not me. You know I'm a private person. You know this, and like, you got, because he can make it stop. Like, he got this happening to me. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like me, the girl that just always talked good. Always, nobody can never say I talked anything bad. I'm like, I was the person who took your mind off of sad things, and it's happening to me. That's just crazy. And I was just, and I'm gonna end it after this, guys. I was thinking about when I was a kid. So y'all know the part when I was the earlier part, right? It happened. I was young, it was normal because I was young. I didn't know. I'm thinking everybody been through that, right? Going through that, right? When I would go to my friend's house at 8, 9 years old, I'm thinking they get beatings and put in closets and all that too, right? But then my life started. But when I say my life started at such a young age, it did. But so when we moved from that house, Cherry Hill area, so we moved from them projects, we moved to the west side. And that's where things start changing. My mother got a job. She started working. And that's why I'm so independent. And, when I was a young kid, I think I talked about this on my live before. When I was a young kid, every time he brought my mother everything. So every time he got in an argument with my mother, he would pack all our beds up. He would pack all the furniture, the kitchen set, the front room set, and would put it all in the corner for days, right? Because he would just threaten, I'm getting ready to move, and not go nowhere. And we had to sit on the floor, and he'd tell us, y'all better not sleep in our beds. And my brother let me use their back for a pillow and stuff like that, right? To my mother, he stopped telling my brothers what to do, because y'all know the story. After my brother stepped up to him, the one who just came home, after he stepped up to him, their lives began, right? But I was still in the house. I was still that girl in the house, but the torture stopped for me too, right? He couldn't tell us what to do anymore. So fast forward to us moving out of that small community, Cherry Hill, South Baltimore area, moving to this big community, right? Called West Side. So if you're from Baltimore, Poplar Grove area, Chocolate City, those houses, right? And 3-story home, because my other brothers moved back with us, right? This is in the late 80s, right? So they just moved back with us and everything. It was crazy, right? But and my mother started working. She found a job, started building her furniture, getting her own furniture and stuff. And I used to always say, when I get big, I'm going to have my own. Ain't nobody going, if they give me, that's a plus, that's a plus, but I'm going to have my own. Ain't nobody going to never take nothing away from me. So at a young age, but that's neither here nor there. But this is where I'm trying to get to. So we moved to West Baltimore. That's when a new world for us, right? If you from Baltimore, you know how it's community, small. Cherry Hill is a small little community. Put us on Poplar Grove, like what? That's a whole new world, right? So I was still in the house, so I'm 10, 11, and I'm in the house, right? My brothers, and they walking around getting names and stuff, like all them boys live in the house. Yo, it's a lot of boys living in that house, right? Not my boys, and then all them boys, and then their friends, their cousins, their girls stay in front of our door. So, but where I'm going with this, me and my mother was bonding, because remember, I couldn't even be around her, so we bonding, and I'm staying in the house. I'm scared to come out, right? I'm scared, right? And new world for me, right? And I would always peek outside, because all the girls used to be outside, right? And all the girls used to be outside looking, around my brothers, and then I'd be just, just being nosy and stuff. And one day, and how I started coming outside, because one day they was like, y'all curtains moving. And they was like, oh, that's my sister. Yo, what? Your sister? Y'all got a sister? Oh my goodness, y'all got a sister. Let me see. I thought it was nothing but boys in here. And they was like, neat, look out the window. And I'm scared to look out the window, right? But it was the girls that I grew up with, so I finally came outside and stuff. But that's a long story. That's a story in itself. That's not what I'm trying to talk about, right? But I used to be in the house. So when we moved from Cherry Hill, I used to be in the house a lot, right? And my mother started buying furniture and pictures and stuff like that. So y'all, I kid y'all not, and this is a story that I never thought about before. Like how I told y'all, I never thought about the school, about the camp. Miss Page, one of my favorite high school teachers, Miss Page, when we had to do this speech, and I had to get in front of the camera, and it was just crazy, right? But I never thought about that before, right? Never thought about this before, because once I went outside, once my homegirls, my childhood friends got me go outside, that was it, right? Then my brothers and them, they started being known around there, and it was just crazy. But so I would be in the house on my mother, right? She started buying stuff, and she started feeling independent, right? And she bought this picture, a really big picture. Now, mind you, I'm in the house 10, 11. Comes outside the end of, like, when I'm like 3 months before I turn like 12, right? So I goes outside. I'm start going outside at 11, but it was like in January, February, like March, like springtime, just before I was ready to turn 12. But my mother brought this picture. Yeah, it was the footprint, a big picture, right? It was the footprint prayer. We all know how that prayer works. We all know how that prayer works, right? There they go again. They just standing there, just hovering, just looking, making sure I guess I'm still in the car. But, and I'm getting ready to take care of something for my niece or whatever. But so what happened was, I was amazed at this picture. Guys, if God is my witness, I was obsessed with that prayer, right? No, now I'm still young, right? I'm still young. Life didn't, I ain't start knowing the world until like 12, going on 12, but 10 and 11, I always was in the house, right? My brothers would always have company. My boy cousins, their friends and stuff, they knew that I was in the house, but the outside world didn't. Like the new people in the neighborhood didn't. And those people, the guys that would come for my brothers and them, they wasn't from around there. They was just always their friends and then my cousins and stuff. So everybody who came in that house had to say that prayer for me. I was just a spoiled girl. You could not come in that house. I would take you. You got to come in the kitchen. She had it, and my mother had it in the kitchen. I would take you. This is a story. It's crazy, right? You reflect a lot. And I just thought about this like the day before yesterday. I would take you, before you come in here, you got to come in the kitchen, and I would make everybody say that prayer aloud. Mind you, I'm 10, 11. I love that prayer. And, hustlers, ballers, like everybody would say that prayer, right? I'm spoiled, so of course they're going to listen to me, right? And I would tell you cannot come in this house until you say this prayer. So they were like, what prayer? Take them to the kitchen. They would read that prayer aloud. Why? You think about these things like, what was that for? Of course, guys, I knew that prayer with my eyes closed. I would play jacks in the kitchen on the floor because, I didn't know nobody yet around there. We just moved from around there. That man, the crazy man, was gone by then. He like, you know what? I ain't going to keep getting beat up by them. I'm leaving. I mean, my brothers weren't beating him up. He was just like, he was scared of him at that point, telling him like, get out of my face, move, get out, like whatever, right? And kick him whenever they want. If he drunk, because he was an alcoholic. And they would kick him and stuff like that. Like he just got up out of there. So I used to say that prayer every single day, and it was the footprint prayer. And I knew about her, and nobody could come in my house. None of my brothers, because it was just all males, because I didn't know nobody around there yet, could come in my house without saying that prayer. I had grown men saying that prayer aloud every single time, to the point like your sister here, She ain't here. Good. Oh my goodness, I'm tired of seeing that prayer. But if I hear him, I'm upstairs and I hear him, I'll come downstairs. Come on, you gotta say the prayer. That was my innocence, right? And I had everybody saying a footprint prayer. I've never thought about that until the other night. And at the end, it said, the part. And I used to read. I knew that. God, I'm not lying. And I don't know why I'm talking to them about it, but it warmed my heart. Like, my goodness, who would have known I would have needed that? I'm in that prayer now. You see what I'm saying? Like a kid, like me, like me. And this probably sounds so crazy for a child, but I was obsessed with the footprint prayer, and everybody came in my house was saying. And then it got to the point where my cousins was calling me, because they was calling me this before I started coming outside, right? And so my cousins would call me, and then I'd be like, let's say the guys, I lied to y'all not. Let's say the footprint prayer together. And they's like, you cheating, you got it in front of you. You got it in front of you. I said, much as y'all come over here and stay the night, you should know, you should know it, because I would have them say it. But he's definitely carrying me. And I did not think of that prayer, that story, until the other night. Not ever thought about it again. That was my mother's first picture that she brought on her own once she started working, the footprint prayer. And I used to read it every morning. I used to walk around the house just saying it. God, no, I'm not lying. It sounds so crazy. And when I thought about it the other night, I went online and I read it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I read this thing for 10 and 11. For years, this was my favorite prayer. And like, God, I am really in this prayer today. It's crazy. I don't know what that got to do with anything, but I just thought I'd just share some of my innocence with y'all. And God is good, and he definitely keeping me. And the end, when it say, my precious child, I would never leave you. Those times, those trials and tribulations, when you thought, when you thought I left you, that was me. That was my footprints. It was carrying you. And I was like, wow, a prayer that I was obsessed with as a kid. So yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know what made me think of that, and I was like, oh my God. And then I dwelled on that, like, oh my gosh, I was so innocent. Until one day, my brother, what happened was, my brother had one of the girls houses that I used to be. Oh, well, remember I told y'all it was a house full of girls and we was the house full of boys. So one of my brother pushed the oldest sister, right? The oldest sister, and she came up the house with her mother. And she knocked on my door. My mother let them in, and she was like, well, my dark skin brother. Now this before they start, being out there in the world. So this when they first moved up there, right? And she was like, you ugly. Ew, I don't like you. Was all that's why I said it's a shame that a lot of these girls, when you gotta have money, and my brother, he dug the mess out of it, like, yeah, that's what you get. But he had pushed her, because he liked, when we first moved up there, he liked her, and she was like, no, I don't like you. She actually liked my oldest brother. She was too grown. She liked my oldest brother, but my twin brother liked her. And so wherever they came over my mother's house, and she was like, the mother was like, I miss Wanda. Oh gosh, I miss her so much. Oh my goodness, I miss that woman. And she was like the mother, because mind you, I started bonding with my mother when it was kind of like too late. And then she started getting into the working world, and it was like we was bonding, but we really didn't have no time. I was still pretty much home by myself a lot. But they came over the house, and I came downstairs, and the mother said, who is that? She said, that's my daughter, that's my baby. She was like, you got a door? She was like, get the hell out of here. I got 5 girls and 1 boy, you got 5 boys and 1 girl. And but the only thing, the boy, her boy was the oldest. But that was the beginning of all. And then we all sat at the table, and then she was like, you gotta meet my youngest daughter. But by then I was cool. I was like, I was there for everybody. Everybody. I was just like their sister, right? And the mother fell in love with me. But yeah, that's the story. And that's how I started coming outside. And once I went down there, that was it. I was living, might as well say I was living down there. I stayed down there. But yeah, guys, be here tomorrow at 12 noon. I'm excited. I don't know where it is. Only God knows. Only God knows. Only God knows. But I'm up for the challenge. One thing about me, once I start something, it take me forever, but once I start something, I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down. And God got me. God got me. I'm determined. That's Taurus nature anyway. We're determined. Our zodiac sign is very determined. And God got me. And I don't know where this is going to go. And I try not to think about the fun times I had and how smooth my life always been, because that's when I just start like breathing fast and like, God, please no, don't let this be the end. Like, did you give me that life for this? Like, and so I try not to think about it. I'm just head on, and God's gonna carry me through this journey, and I'm for real. I'm for real. And to all the ones who've been here since the beginning, who just want answers to, like, y'all want to know, like, I know she's not lying. This girl never talked like this before. She used to be on Twitter having a ball. You know what I mean? Like, having a ball. To God sitting me down naturally, and I did not pray to say, God, please stop me from cursing. I thought that was what? I thought that's how I hurt people's feelings, right? But he naturally took it away. And every word used to come out my mouth was a curse. Like, I don't know. Life is crazy, man. Life is just crazy. And life is crazy. Life is crazy. That's all. I don't know what else to say, but life is crazy. And it's like, whatever. Why not me? Why not me that this is happening? But guys, I am going to, to be honest, that's true. Shouldn't be invested. You're right. I agree. You shouldn't be invested into, listen to that. This is going round in circles. Round in circles. Everybody clean up. And the fact that I'm ways away from my house, I got them around my area, but I'm ways away from my house. I want to know what this for. It's crazy. It's crazy. I want to know what this for, and I pray that God bless me in the land of the living to know what this for. I don't want to, go and then, the world know, and I don't know why, like a helicopter fell in the middle of the street. It had all Shanika stuff on it, everything about Shanika. Like, I want to know why, right? I want to know. In the land of the living, like Shanika was for real. Oh my goodness. And guys, I'm gonna get off here. I got a lot to do today. And going to see my aunt. Yeah. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be kind. You is right. I unsubscribe from so many people. Those people are woo. And then for me, I'm like, y'all don't see this. Y'all don't, like, it be right in our faces. But some people just, I get it. I was once there, so I can't, knock the next. But it's real things going on, and I want to protect my peace, and I want to stay looking young. I don't want to be stressed out because just like talking to them through the stream like, you're so stupid. This is crazy. What is wrong with you? You know, like, I don't, like, that's them, right? I want to say young and youthful. And I ask God, and you know what I've been praying to? That ask God keep me soft in all of this, because I don't want to grow cold, you know, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of rejections. I know people not going, like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of, I'm not even gonna speak it. Y'all, see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.